Well, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove in court.
Did you get tired of being all that you could be?
No, I'm still all I can be.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
I'm not gonna let this stand.
I'm the sheriff here. I'll tell you what'll stand.
Hey guys, Jason with Minnesota News Now here. I watched both these clips, and you know, at first I figured they did a really good job digging into this, but then I feel like there's a hidden agenda behind this report, and there's always blaming something. There's no solution to anything. And if you listen to it, I'm going to break in here in this video a few times and just kind of give you different perspectives on some of these things. Also, I've started doing a live on patrol. You know, you can watch live as we're going to call, so you can see firsthand on the street, live, uncut, down times, up times, everything that's going on. So stay tuned for these clips. It's really interesting.
This week, Wcco has been investigating Minneapolis's gang problem.
Police link thousands of crimes to gangs every year, much of it violent, stealing innocent lives.
So is it really a gang problem? Is that the sole cause of what's going on, or just gangs? Minneapolis is not new to gangs or gang issues. Every major city has gangs.
Only on WCCO, Reg Chapman shared his sit-down interview with an active gang member. We're calling him John. He agreed to speak openly if we disguised his identity and revoiced his message. John told us about two rival gangs, the highs and the lows, and how they recruit kids to become criminals motivated by fast cash.
And now we have to go into demonizing what? The object that they're using? Is this going with the narrative of demonizing a certain weapon? Because I know for a fact that Minneapolis Crime Watch reports all of these things and what types of instruments or tools are used on carjackings and other types of crimes that go around the cities that they do not report on mainstream media.
Tonight, we're going to break new ground from our interview, revealing the danger in the gun power, making it dangerous for our communities and our police officers working to make the streets safer.
Yes, absolutely. These officers that are helping keeping the streets safer.
Open the fucking door! Chill out! On the ground, get on the ground! Get on the ground! Give me your hand!
Reg joins us now with more of his exclusive interview. It's very interesting, troubling too, Reg.
It really is, Frank, and this interview covered an array of topics, but tonight's may be some of the most disturbing. John forecasts a dangerous summer with gangs using auto sears to convert weapons into mini machine guns. An unmistakable sound that slices through the silence. Rapid fire, multiple rounds let loose with a single squeeze of a trigger.
30 seconds, 30 bullets would be out.
Lowell's gang member John says that switch and firepower is caused by this, a device commonly known as a switch, the impact giving gangs an edge over the police.
That's what's really causing the hectic right now. Everybody has switches and it's not regular gunfire anymore. It sounds like an automatic machine gun or something. A lot of innocent people are getting shot. Why? Because the switches are around now.
John says gang members' only objective is to shoot their target. They see the innocent collateral damage as part of the game.
If you're in the crowd and they see you in the crowd, they'll just shoot the whole crowd. They'll just spray the whole crowd.
We're consistently recovering high-capacity magazines that hold 50 bullets, 100 bullets.
So in the state of Minnesota, we have no limitation on magazines or ammo. So none of that is illegal.
And how do you combat that?
Here's how switches work. This is a semi-automatic pistol. The pull of the trigger releases one bullet at a time. This is a fully automatic pistol, non-stop, rapid-fire bullets as long as the trigger is pulled. It's a machine gun created with the installation of this metal switch that can be purchased online but are illegal to possess. MPD gang expert Sergeant Andrew Schroeder says switches are a growing reality because of the surging number of guns in the hands of gang members.
The guns are coming from burglaries, theft from autos, and a big part of it is straw purchasers. People illegally buying guns for people that shouldn't have guns.
So if you kind of believe in the Second Amendment and shall think that infringements and laws will stop crimes, from the words of Minneapolis police officer being interviewed, these guns are all illegal. They're purchased illegal, they're stolen, which is illegal. So all these guns that are being used in these crimes, is what he's saying, are all under our current laws, are illegal. So all we're going to do is, the answer is more laws, more laws, more laws, more restrictions, more infringements. Do you think that the laws aren't working? Do you think these people trying to kill people are really caring about the laws? Well, kind of in the name criminal, says it all. So, how do we stop these? Let's go on to listen.
John says he believes this summer will see more lives lost because of switches.
I don't want to predict it's going to be worse this year, but I have a feeling it's going to be worse this year, because everyone has a switch.
That's what Minneapolis police are trying to prevent. Teams are working to get guns and switches off the street. The MPD says they confiscated these from recent busts.
Already this year, I believe the gun investigation unit alone has recovered, I believe it's 8 firearms that are fully automatic. That's a significant increase from last year.
MPD is not alone in this effort. The ATF is also actively searching for switch makers to stop the supply chain.
Oh, I got it. It's not the gun that's the problem. It's the switch that's the problem. It's not the crazy person that's the problem. It's the switch that's the problem. So as long as we get these switches off the streets, we'll be okay. Let's keep on listening.
Now, if you're worried that this reporting may empower purchases, I want to point out switches are not easy to buy online. You need federal authorization to buy or possess a switch.
Okay, so let's get this straight. You can't just run to Walmart and pick up one of these switches. You need all these background checks and authorization checks and all this. You can't buy them. You have to buy them online. You have to show all this information. You have to be background checked, certified to get them. But somehow, just somehow, they're finding their way on the streets for people that want to use them for killing people and committing harm to other people. Huh. So the laws, again, aren't working, right? Oh, and let's throw in the 3D printer part of that, too, just to demonize 3D printers.
Police say the bulk are purchased on the black market. Now, some switches are being made from 3D printers, but they are not the same quality as those metal ones that we saw in this story.
So illegal to possess them. Are they expensive to get if you can find them?
Well, if you can find them online in the black market, they're going pretty cheap. You can get them anywhere from $50 to $150, but it just depends on what's going on out there. It's crazy.
Is there any idea about legislating them or trying to get them completely out?
I know there are people talking about maybe enhancing some type of, if you get caught with one in the commission of a crime, that they'll enhance the penalty if you get caught and convicted for having a switch.
All right. Insightful. Scary.
Yeah.
Thanks, Reg.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Reg Chapman, for literally just, yeah, proving that, laws don't work because criminals don't follow them. Also, thanks for pointing out that we're going to, make more laws to only hurt good people, because what if someone wants to buy a Switch and go to the range and shoot their gun automatic? Or what if they have a ranch, or who knows? But what if they want one not to do harm on someone? Maybe that's an idea. Maybe, people that follow the law are the ones that are getting hurt, not the criminals. Just something to keep in mind. Shall not be infringed is shall not be infringed. And if someone wants to, do harm to someone, they're going to find a way. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching this episode. Again, watch for me to go live on patrol. We'll update you, hopefully, Friday evenings, or one of the Friday and Saturday evenings, maybe more. Anyway, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know your opinion on it. And if you have any information, go ahead and either shoot me an email or leave a comment. Jason with Minnesota News Now, out.
Well, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove in court.
Don't you get tired of being all that you could be?
No, I'm still all I can be.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
I'm not gonna let this stand.
I'm the sheriff here. I'll tell you what'll stand.